April 15th had screenings of Bad Lieutenant and Bad Lieutenant Port of Call, New Orleans, respectively. The characters of Frank and Cora in Postman Always Rings Twice are probably the closest to the quintessential noir protagonist and femme fatale that we've had in the series since Gun Crazy. Frank, as played by John Garfield, is the man willingly making decisions that lead him to his doom. And Lana Turner's Cora is the woman that wants what she wants, using any method and any man she has to in order to get it. What's fun about watching these two characters is that they feed on one another, circling around each other, creating a tempest of evil. Yes, Cora is the one that drops the lipstick in that outfit, but it's Frank that picks it up and makes her walk to him so that he can watch her walk back. And yes, it's Cora's idea to kill Nick, but it's Frank that comes up with the plan. It's this interplay, this gradual one-upsmanship of daring that leads their lives out of control much quicker than they can handle. But they are nothing without each other. They are soulmates in sin. Their potential for crime lay dormant until they met each other, but within their special relationship, they experienced personal growth, albeit in homicidal ways, that they never would have been able to fulfill alone. And of course this type of relationship is doomed. At some point there will be no more heights to climb, at which point the decision is either to explode at their apex or come crashing back to earth. There's a wonderful scene near the beginning before they commit to each other where they're dancing in the wash of the new neon sign. They hold each other close in the dark before the flash of the sign exposes their embrace for all to see if they're looking. They fall back into darkness again, but you know that one of these times someone will be watching. The author of the novel, James M. Cain, by this time had already made an indelible mark on Hollywood. His hard-boiled style of writing, parenthetically, Harold Strauss of the New York Times called The Postman Always Rings Twice a 6-minute egg. I'll wait on that one. Had won him some jobs punching up dialogue in films such as Blockade, Algiers, and Stand Up and Fight for Walter Wanger and MGM. But when noir became prevalent in the 40s, the influence of his work became readily apparent. In 3 consecutive years, films based on his novels Double Indemnity, Mildred Pierce, and The Postman Always Rings Twice were released to instant acclaim and box office success. The first 2 were nominated for Best Picture of the Year, and the last is one of our lasting impressions of film noir, and a film we hope will tide you over until it begins again next year. Enjoy the film.